What up, player? Tell me your name, man. Tell the people your name.
Shawn The Gift.
Shawn the Gift. Wow, brother. Where did Shawn the Gift come from? What's the gift mean?
Man, I'm a church boy at heart, man, and I was raised in the church, and I had the type of mama that was, get your little butt up there and play them drums for the Lord. So,
I get it.
started out on drums in church, and then from there with singing, and in church, man, they push you to everything. So, along the way, I started playing a little bass, and picked that up because as a drummer you gravitate towards bass and
Nice.
anything with rhythm. I never picked up the guitar. I think my fingers are too fat. But saxophone in high school, marching band, every instrument you can imagine in marching band, and concert band, symphonic band, jazz band, pep rally band. So
Wow.
just being able to move from instrument to instrument was something that I never even really thought about. I just was able to pick things up, and
Wow. So those are the gifts, right?
that is a gift from God. That's why I call it the gift, Shawn the Gift.
Oh man, I love that, brother. Love that. How did you come into the industry or utilizing your gifts? Are you working on anything right now?
Yeah, just practicing my craft, learning how to work inside of a DAW, recording myself, and my brother's been in the industry for over 30 years, and he's been helping me out in the background, and my son's currently going to Phoenix College,
Nice.
music producer as well, and then, going to the NAMM convention, which I'm currently attended just a few days ago. It was amazing. I met some really good people along the way, some heavy hitters in the industry like Eric Bluetooth Griggs, Antonio Dixon, Michael Anderson. Those are just a few names. They just embraced me with open arms, and I haven't really showed much as far as what I'm capable of, but it's coming down the pipe real soon.
Nice. So coming down the pipe. So are you about to do a project?
Yeah, I've been thinking about doing something with my little brother Nico. He lives out in the LA area, and we're just looking forward to getting into the studio and making some magic happen.
I love it. I love it. So are you some of these names that you mentioned, the Eric Griggs, the Michael Andersons and stuff, are these people that you're gonna collaborate with or
I would hope to. They're big time in the music industry. Eric Griggs did the song "No Air" with Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks.
wow.
Michael Anderson was a bassist for Christina Aguilera. He's been in the industry forever as well. All these cats have just been amazing, and a plethora of information if I ever need anything. All I have to do is hit them up on Instagram. I got personal phone numbers and everything. They're like, hey man, you want to bounce some stuff off of me and get some ideas or whatever, feedback, just call me. And they've just been there, man. It's freaking amazing.
Wow, that's awesome, man. But hey, man, I heard sell yourself short, man. I hear you come from a musical bloodline, man. What's that about?
Yes, my father was in the Platters,
Wow.
original Buck Rams Platters, and I used to watch him on Dinah Shore, Merv Griffin, Bob Hope, and we just found some things on YouTube and things of that nature that just.
Also, you didn't grow up watching him as much. You kind of more after the fact, or did you?
No, I grew up watching him. I mean, from the time I was able to walk, they said they used to set me on the table, and I would dance to James Brown and entertain the whole family, man. And I get that from my pops, because he's a singer, instrumentalist as well, and it's just in my DNA to do music. I feel.
Wow, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So with your dad, you guys doing anything now? Is he still around with?
Man, my dad called me yesterday when I was at NAMM, so I'm gonna have to hit him back in a few minutes after this interview, possibly. He calls me every day, and I try to speak to him as much as possible. He's gotten older, of course, but he's still got them pipes, and he's still musically, involved in everything that we do. So it's a blessing.
Beautiful. You said you have a son doing music engineering.
Yes.
You only have one son?
I got two sons. My oldest, Quentin, does voiceovers.
Yeah.
He does the anime and stuff like that. I'm like, literally, he's already getting paid, and I'm not. So I'm kind of jealous of him in that way, but he's
Well, you look
amazing.
paid, brother. Whatever you're doing, you must be doing it well, man. You look great. So
Yeah,
I don't understand how you're not being paid.
I'm trying my best. I'm how do we say it? Saturated myself in
Yeah,
music.
immersed.
Yes, I wake up and I want to touch the keys on the keyboard, even though I'm a drummer. I don't have my drum set in a space right now because they're loud. But other than that, I got anything you can imagine from finger drumming on Machina. I like Machina Native Instruments products. We've got some miniature keyboards, an 88 key that I just purchased. Man, it's like if music was a little bitty tiny house, I would go into that house and not come out.
Wow, I love that. I
Man,
love that, my
it's
brother.
just, I'm in love with music. So
I can
I
tell.
wake up in the morning and I already have a playlist just going, playing. And it feels like a sickness because I can't get rid of it in my head. It's just always something, so I have to tap on the table or, tap my shoe or whatever the case may be just to be somewhat satisfied until I can get back to my studio and my instruments and just be me.
Wow. So who have been some of your influences growing up, other
Oh
than
my
your dad?
goodness. Definitely, there's my neighbor used to be in a marching band, and he was drumming on the drum and grabbed my hands and put them on the sticks, and it was history from there. Junior Charles, he just passed away recently
Wow.
from Las
So
Vegas.
so somebody in the neighborhood. Anybody of note that like the world and the masses would know?
Prince, Michael Jackson, uh, Music Soul Child, Tyrese. I mean, Neo Soul. I love Neo Soul, but I grew up on MTV. So
Wow.
I'm a left-handed drummer. I'm a right-handed setup,
So
and
you
it's
play
like
open.
I play open, man, and it's like in marching band and stuff in junior high. I started out with Pro Mark sticks, and I love Pro Mark.
Nice.
Great company. And then from there it was like just anybody and everybody that I could steal from as far as their chops, the way they did things, the Paiste cymbals. I started out playing Paiste cymbals and then graduated to Zildjian and started out on a Ludwig set that my dad got me my mom got me at a yard sale. And I ended up getting with a neighbor who had a drum set that he wasn't playing anymore. Same identical color and everything. Same hardware, Ludwig drum set. It was like the candy apple red with the metal flakes in it. And I just built it from there. My brother bought me some Rototoms. So, growing up in MTV, I was watching Def Leppard, Led Zeppelin, Van Halen. When I saw Alex play the Rototoms, man, I was lost. My brother took me to a music store and bought me the CB700 Rototoms, man, and I was just like, man, didn't know what I was doing. I snapped one of the bars on it when I was tuning it, jacked that up. But from you learn from experience and learn how to put cowbells on, and I learned all different types of percussion in high school, marching band. So I played anything from bongos. I started out on bongos. My mom bought me a little pair of bongos, a small one and a larger one. And I used to put it between my legs in church and just play on the bongos, and graduated from that to a tambourine. So it's like any and everything that I can get my hands on. Shakers, I played xylophone in grade school, and cowbell and the little sticks. I forget what they call them, glockenspiels or whatever. But whatever the case may be, man, it's just like I gravitate towards instruments, anything tactile that I can touch. I want to feel that, I want to be a part of that. So it's just such a blessing that I have this, immense information like highway that feels like it's just, the Lord is just pushing it into me. And I love it, man. And I try
Beautiful.
to take what I get and use it.
Awesome. So you kept saying that your brother was taking you places and buying you things, and you only
Yeah,
mentioned
so
your little brother. You have another brother?
my oldest brother, Courtney, we call him Spunk. He was like another dad to us because he was always there to like inspire you to do what you are passionate about. He's a very passionate person as well. Good at sports, fearless. He was involved in a car accident at a young age, and
Sorry to hear
he
that.
was paralyzed from the waist down, but it never stopped him. He never
Wow.
stopped doing any and everything he wanted to do. He
Right.
still drove his boat. He still went and swam in the ocean and the lakes and rode motorcycles and ATVs. That
Wow.
guy, he was like Superman to me, and he really supported everything when it came to music.
Wow. So you said your dad and you were inspired by people like around your neighborhood and some of the folks that kind of got you onto the instrument track.
Yes.
I kind of want to dive a little bit deeper as far as influences. You didn't mention like anybody.
Famous?
No, well, you did, but I didn't hear like maybe a lot of bands other than Prince. You
Oh
know.
my gosh. Okay. We want to talk about bands, the Commodores,
Okay.
the Bar-Kays, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Come on. Like, my pops played those kind of albums and music on every Sunday was cleaning day after church. So we had to come home. Saturdays, cleaning day, first thing in the morning. He would play all the old school Motown and R&B groups. Anything from Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, you name it, it was played in the house. Bobby Caldwell, back in the day when people used to play albums, my dad's album collection was unbelievable. So you could hear anything from jazz to R&B to rock. And I'm glad that he exposed me to that type of music in the beginning because it allowed me as a drummer to be, I could say, seamless. Because in high school, in junior high, I played classical, rock, R&B, blues. So it allowed me to be seamless as a drummer. I didn't judge any type of music, and it's I've carried that with me this whole time, and it's made me a more well-rounded person as a musician. I think to be acceptable to all types of different music.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you were saying that you're going to be doing some things this year. What type of sound do you think that you're going to be utilizing? What type of sound that
I love R&B, but I'm open to anything because, like I said, I'm being exposed to all the different types of music. I don't want to put myself in a genre. I want to be able to play something. If it has a rock feel, fine. If it's got a country and western vibe, I'm fine with that as well. I'm not picky when it comes to music, and I really don't have a preference.
I love that.
I just want it to go wherever it goes.
Yeah, as long as it feels good, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's right, that's right. So where can we find you right now if we want to just follow you and be a part of your journey?
On Instagram,
Okay. What's your Instagram name?
Shawn The Gift.
Shawn The Gift. Well, how do you do that? How do you spell Shawn?
SHAWN the right way.
Wow.
Just joking, but yeah, SHAWN The Gift.
Gotcha. So if you wanted to say anything to your would-be fans or supporters out there, what would you want to say to them?
Don't stop doing what you love to do. Whether you're old, young, doesn't matter. If you're passionate about something, follow it. Don't let anybody get in front of you and talk you down off your dreams and what you love to do. And, within some guidelines. Music is an international language, and I think everybody is connected to music in some way, shape, or form. And that universal language will inspire people. It goes over, ethnic lines and gender lines and whatever the case may be. And it blesses us. It helps us continue. So
Awesome, man. We appreciate your time, man. And stay up, man. Stay blessed. And we look forward to hearing from you.
all right, appreciate you guys.